trouble here.
Well, let's see what they have to say. Well...
I see. Oh.
Just great.
Excuse me! Good.
That's some cryptic text, all right.
It could mean anything. Can't we just look around the area for clues or something?
Hey! Maybe these are supposed to be different locations?
Oh. Now you're into this too, huh? Got sand in my eyes!
The winds are strong here. Mind yourselves.
The winds outside the capital are blowing as strongly as ever.
You can definitely see why people call this place the Valley of the Four Winds.
Indeed. Mahag Saar is the realm of wind, just as Ganeth Heros is for water.
Earth, water, fire, wind, light, and darkness. Rena is aligned to darkness, leaving each realm one element each.
Is that because some elements are easier to gather in certain areas than others?
That is certainly possible, but I suspect the biggest reason is to prevent the lords from squabbling over resources.
Funny. You would think infighting would come naturally to an elite class vying for a crown.
True, but the Renans rule as a minority. Fighting ourselves would just be destructive. Though, as you saw in Menancia, any abstention from fighting is merely a facade.
In the end, you all get usurped whether you like it or not.
That may be true, but something tells me that this time is different.
We have to catch up to the Lord first if we want answers. Let's keep moving.
what is that ring of rocks over there for? They don't look like they formed naturally to me.
Oh yeah. Funny, I guess I've gotten used to weird rock formations. They didn't even register as being out of the ordinary.
Most likely, they were brought over by us Renans when we first invaded the planet.
Wait, those? So does that mean there's some kind of machine then? And if so, what in the world were they even used for?
To manipulate the properties of Dana's astral energy.
Really?
Think about it. Isn't it strange that the type of energy each realm collects is so fixed? Astral energy by nature isn't meant to skew towards one element or another so heavily.
So the Renans reformed it for the crown contest.
Sounds like the crazy thing a Renan would do.
Renans these days are more advanced than Danans in some ways, but even they don't seem capable of doing something on that grand a scale. Or is that something that's possible on Lenegis? Or maybe the Renan homeworld?
I can't claim to know everything about my own kind, but I myself have never seen anything that would be capable of such a drastic feat.
But at some point they did just that. Those are the sort of people we're up against. We should do our best not to forget that.
You're so amazing, Kisara. You can cook, you can fix weapons. I feel like there's practically nothing you can't do.
Maybe you should take a page out of her book and learn to make yourself more useful then.
I'd be happy to teach you if you want, Rinwell. I learned most everything I know from my brother.
Really? Even how to sew and do laundry?
Yes, indeed. He knew how to do anything.
Sounds like he was a pretty handy guy when he was alive.
He was. I'd always follow him around and badger him with questions. I was a real pain in the neck. Now that I think about it, he and Legil were the ones who taught me how to raise cats, too.
Legil is that woman who was with him in the Gold Dust Cats, right? I remember now. The one with the really pretty hair.
Funny you mention that. He also taught me how to maintain my hair. Not that those lessons stopped it from getting all tangled up during training.
I think it still looks gorgeous.
From what I can tell, it would appear as though the only thing he didn't manage to teach you was how to apply makeup.
No, but that didn't stop him from trying. He really wanted to teach me everything. Only reason he couldn't was because I prioritized my training.
And here I was trying to make a joke.
I can't tell if she's being serious. The only one here who knows him well enough was her.
Yeah, I guess only Miguel could have told us if it's actually true.
Out of our way!
Get behind me!
It's over!
This one's mine!
Here!
These ones send red rings around us.
Going in!
Crush! Swallow blade! Too fast!
Stand back! I'll trip it up.
You're mine!
Now you see what I can do!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that thing.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
It's on!
Tempest Whirl!
You're finished!
Look sharp!
Do it! Dragon Force!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
I know fine weapon material when I see it.
Alphen, have you been washing your clothes? It may not be my place to say this, but... frankly, they're starting to stink.
Now that you mention it, it has been a while since I did any laundry.
I'll wash them for you if you want. Just remember to give them to me the next time you get changed.
Oh, okay. Sure. Thanks, Kisara.
And, Law, Rinwell, yours are starting to look a bit ragged.
What do you expect? Of course they're going to tear up when we're out there fighting so much.
Yeah, but it's still kind of embarrassing, having it pointed out like this.
And Shion?
I wouldn't touch me if I were you.
Of course. My apologies. All I wanted to say was that your sleeves are getting a little bit dirty.
You don't need to worry so much, Kisara. It's only natural our clothes are gonna get a little dirty while we're traveling around.
That's no excuse. Your outward appearance says a lot about your inner well-being.
Now you've really set her off.
Suffice to say, it would appear that the traditions of the Guard are still alive and well within her.
What do you mean? What do the Guardsmen do that's so special?
Mostly, I'm simply referring to the fact that they're a very regimented and cleanly group of people.
Do I really sound that weird to you guys? Keeping your clothes clean and mended is completely normal to me.
Don't get us wrong. We appreciate the thought, Kisara. But we've got a long journey ahead. It wouldn't hurt to relax your standards. Just a little.
If you're sure. I wasn't trying to overdo it, I promise. However, if it's making the rest of you tense, I'll do my best to tone it down from here on out. Still, if everyone could bring their laundry and clothes they want fixed, that'd be great. I'll take care of it all for you guys tonight.
Don't you ever get tired?
Hey, if we find anyone who needs help here...
I know. We'll make sure to ask what's wrong.
Oh?
Yes! Very nice.
Is that so? You don't say.
How?
I see.
Hey! Sure.
Nice.
Oh?
Very nice.
Well?
Yes. What?
What?
I don't believe this.
All right?
No.
Sure.
Really now?
Yes. What?
What?
Very nice. Yes.
Well, that was a huge miscalculation.
Yet you've drained your glass all the same.
Somehow, things are even worse outside the city than they are inside.
Yeah. It's all ruined. Houses and everything else.
Even if it was all in the name of beating the Renans, this is...
An opponent like this should be easy.
Here I go!
Blind freak! Why can't they just sit make it right?
All yours, Kisara!
My turn! Lunar Rocket! Tear!
Let's get into the fray!
Soaring Black Spear!
This one's there!
Take
this! Going in!
It's over!
You got
I can carve through armor! Crush!
I'm gone!
Soaring Light Spear! Strata! It's over!
Now, Searing
Law!
Blade!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Looks like we came out on top.
We just need to make sure we stay there.
Right. And without totally overdoing it.
Get lost!
It's on!
Dance in the wind!
Infernal Torrent! You picked the wrong fight! Take this!
I'm so good with airborne targets.
Infernal Devastation!
Hear me, flame of fury!
It got fired!
I've got this! Let him march!
Dragon! All yours!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Make it rain!
Demons descend!
Flashing Fang! Not a chance!
Turn up!
In here, Mega Ray!
Megasonic Thrust!
Going in!
Pierce through!
Alright,
Be still!
You've got pretty impressive aim there. Gotta switch up the rifle yourself. This is more my style. Your power is a spectacle to behold.
I'm not trying to be dramatic with it.
Still, it's a part of you. Embrace it.
Good to know my training is paying off.
An opponent like this should be easy!
Rising Cascade!
Infernal Torrent!
Where are you going?
Here I come!
Air thrust!
Crush!
Searing Blade!
Come and face me! Soaring Light Spear!
Do it!
You're on!
Ringwell! Frozen!
Hammer!
Nicely done!
All
Eat
faithful
this!
to you.
Condemned!
Infernal Devastation! Okay,
Sweet dreams!
here I go!
Prepare to be deceived.
So those are Dan and Astral
Actually,
Arts.
perhaps found it.
Something you want to say? Not so long as you keep them pointed toward you.
That's what I like to hear!
Out of my way!
Luna Rondo!
Mega Ray! One more! Going in! Take this!
Soaring Light
Take
Spear!
this!
It's a duel of the arts!
This one!
Smash you!
Can't get out of pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for you as the enemy's arts to me!
No complaints here! It's on! Eat this!
Gale Force!
Devastation!
In here!
Make it rain!
Get on with it! Demons descend!
Flashing Fang! Now!
Look sharp!
Soaring Light Spear!
Red!
You're on!
Whew. Thank goodness we won!
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
feel all bent out of shape.
I know what you mean. Hard to settle down after seeing all those ruins.
We fought hard to help liberate the people of Dana, but every realm we've been to along the way could have easily turned out like this.
When powerful forces collide, the destruction they leave gets that much worse.
So we've been lucky things haven't turned out worse up until now?
Regardless, I don't want to see this realm get messed up any more than it already is. We have to capture this lord ourselves, no matter what.
Dohalim, your spare bracers were getting dirty, so I polished them up along with the rest of your equipment.
Why, thank you, Kisara. I greatly appreciate that.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but you sure seem to fuss over Dohalim a whole lot, Kisara.
It is a little strange. Almost like you're still in his service.
Really? That's certainly not my intention. Besides, he's not the only one I'm like that with. Hey, Law, I saw your clothes were starting to get holes in them, so I stitched them back up for you.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Kisara.
Point taken. Do you just like looking after people?
I wouldn't go so far as to say I like it, but I get anxious if I don't. I'd always like to help if I can. It comes naturally to me. Back in the day, Miguel and I used to look after the younger kids a lot, so that's probably where it comes from. He taught me everything I know, and I mean everything. How to cook with wild plants, how to sew clothes so they'll last. Without him, we never would have been able to survive.
However, you're not a lord anymore, Dohalim. You need to get used to the idea that people aren't just going to wait on you hand and foot.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I'm ashamed to admit that I felt no qualms about her doing all that for me. As both a Renan and especially as a lord, one becomes too accustomed to those beneath you tending to your every need, both Renans and Danans alike.
Sure, that's how all you Renans are probably raised. But just to be clear, we're not your servants, Dohalim. Got that?
Absolutely. Moments such as this provide me with ample opportunity to confront my unease. It is difficult to tend with my own motivations.
What do you mean?
The truth of the matter is that my espousal of coexistence in Menancia hardly came from an idealistic place. That instinctive unease I feel deep within serves as a reminder for what it is that all of us here fight for.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one's going to abandon you if you aren't always perfect.
Looking at her now, I think she's more like his mom than his servant.
What's up, Kisara? You look concerned.
Oh, no, it's just... I'm looking at our finances and they seem to have taken a nosedive. I don't remember us making any big purchases, though.
Ah, that may be because I borrowed a small amount to purchase something the other day.
I don't think you can call spending more than half of our money a small amount.
Half? Dohalim, what the hell did you buy?
As it so happens, I came upon a rather special object that I've long been searching for.
Are you talking about that junk? I mean, that unique-looking trinket you're holding?
Whoa, is that a...
Indeed. It is a lost artifact from ancient Danan times. Most likely, it was used for some sort of rite or ritual. Ever since we Renans conquered Dana, such objects have been disappearing. I simply want to do my part to help preserve both our people's storied histories.
Well, if it's to preserve Danan history, then I guess we can maybe look the other way. Just this once?
I don't know. Why spend money on something that won't even keep us fed?
More to the point, we all contribute to that money. I don't like the thought of anyone dipping into it without saying anything.
You must understand. Had I let that opportunity pass me by, I'd never have come across this item again.
Dohalim, maybe no one taught you that money doesn't grow on trees.
I may have been a lord, but I realize that much.
It's not enough to simply realize it. You have to internalize the concept too. Even after all this time, you still have no real sense of money. Our funds aren't your personal wallet. We camp outside and eat grass for dinner to try and stretch every last gold we have. You never know when we may need it.
I don't think we're so poor that we have to eat grass or anything.
Shut up, Alphen.
Shutting.
Let's just agree to not spend too much or be too thrifty for our own good.
Alphen, your blazing sword draws its power from Shion's Firemaster core, right?
So I'm told.
Then why don't you use yours, Dohalim?
You mean my Earth Master Core, yes?
Yeah, I mean, you still carry it around with you, don't you?
I do. Each Master Core contains the astral energy harvested from Danan's slaves over the course of the last 3 centuries. Though only a select few qualified people, namely the Lords, can wield them, they nevertheless hold too much power to simply abandon.
If only the Lords are supposed to be able to use them, how come Alphen and Xion can use theirs?
That may be because Xion has embedded the Fire Master Core within her body, something which wouldn't have occurred under normal circumstances.
Okay, but why do you still carry yours around?
Just as Danans see Master Cores as symbols of the lives and resources robbed from them, so too do I view mine as a symbol of our lasting sins. The pain and agony wrought upon this world by my predecessors, as well as the injustice enabled by my own inaction, are all housed within my Master Core. It is a testament of all that I have done wrong. It cannot ever be used again, nor fall back into the wrong hands.
Dohalim.
You didn't differentiate between the deaths of Danans and the deaths of Renans.
Danans and Renans both spill blood and languish in agony all the same. I just couldn't bear to hear it any longer. That's all.
Little late for that.
Good. This came out just the way I hoped.
Hey, what's the smoke? Is it an enemy attack?
Seriously, it's making my eyes and throat burn. What the hell is going on?
It's probably some sort of gas. Try not to breathe it in as much as you can manage.
Gas? Those cowards!
Isn't this just cooking smoke?
What kind of food makes your throat burn so bad just from the smoke?
I believe Alphen is...
They're trying to gas Alphen?
What? Those sick bastards! I won't let them get away with this!
Calm yourselves and listen. I was simply trying to say that Alphen is the one cooking.
Oh?
Maybe I should throw in some more spices, just for that extra kick. Yeah, that'll help. Think I'll turn up the heat while I'm at it, too. Oh, crap. The spice is burned. Well, at least the meat's coming along nicely. All right. Now, I just flip it over, and then...
Hey, Alphen? What are you doing over there?
Oh, Xion. Perfect timing. I actually just finished roasting up a chicken. Call everybody over so we can eat together. I used a ton of spices, so it's got a good punch to it. Might have overcooked it a little, but it should still taste good.
I'm starting to understand why your food always tastes so damn spicy now.
Hasn't anyone told him that it is actually possible to have too much of a good thing?
If that's the taste he truly wants, far be it from me to contradict. His cuisine is a rather delicate repast.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit.
Sorry for rambling on so much about my past earlier.
Don't sweat it. It was fun hearing you reminisce about the good old days.
Come on, you don't have to pretend with me. I know I can tend to go on sometimes, when it comes to my brother.
You said it, not me. Anyway, I don't think it's something for you to be embarrassed about.
Hey, Alphen. When you were a kid, was there ever a time when you had to bury someone younger than you?
Well, it's hard to say. I'm guessing that you have, though.
Yeah. During the previous crown contest, with the Lord before Dohalim. Life back then was truly hell. I think that's why I tried to ignore what Miguel was telling me for so long. Because I was afraid of going back to such a dark time, of losing hope. I wanted to believe in our paradise so much that I doubted the one person I should have trusted most. I don't blame Dohalim for that. I simply didn't want to face facts, and I ended up trying to project my ideals onto everyone else.
It's strange. Whenever you and Dohalim talk about Menancia, it's always like it's some big failure. We're talking about fixing 300 years worth of damage here. Isn't it a bit optimistic to think it was all going to be resolved after only 5?
You might be right. Maybe it was a mistake when Menancia... No, when I decided to stop seeing the darkness in our society. I have to admit the truth. To myself, first of all. See you tomorrow. Rise and shine. We're almost ready to leave.
This place gives me the creeps. You really think that Lord is hiding out here?
Be careful. The air is dense with astral energy. Something's not quite right about this place.
How are you able to pick up on all this stuff anyway? Is it something that all astral arts wielders can do?
I must admit, I'm curious myself. Perhaps her Dahnan bloodline has something to do with it.
We should be able to cook here.
We finally made it.
Way.
You're mine!
Let the marksman handle this. Can't be
Mirage!
Here!
Dragon Swarm!
I'm all stop. This one's mine. Lightning Orb!
Swallow Blade!
This one's mine.
I'll take you! Anything in armor is all! Damn it! Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Look up! Dragon Swarm! It's on! Burn!
Raging Storm!
Here I come! No escape!
This one's
Can't
mine.
get out of this! All in order.
On guard! Lightning Orb! Annihilation!
Here I
Lightning
come!
Orb! Thunderblade!
No
Now!
escape!
Shield! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Barely a blip on our radar.
Get lost! Lightning attack!
Soaring Light Spear! This one's all mine! Not today!
Glacial Spear!
Here I come!
I'm also good with airborne targets.
Infernal Torrent! Here I...
Now,
Got fire!
farewell, astral energy, full throttle!
Now! Sword Shot Spear!
This one's mine!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Shining Spear! You must be rubbing off on me.
Ha! Let's kick some ass, kid!
Hold up! Is this as valuable as I think it is?
That enemy looks strong. I bet it'll be worth our while to fight it. I have a bad feeling about this.
Infernal Torrent!
Burn up!
Freeze laser! Don't mind if I do.
Dragon
Airborne
Swarm!
Beam! My special!
Eternal Damage! Take this!
Time to shine!
Flying freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Tiger Blade!
Leave the
Right here!
ensnaring to
I
me.
got...
Yeah! And totally to me!
Annihilate this one.
You're finished!
I never miss.
This one's mine!
Not
Now,
today!
Grounded astral energy.
Say no more!
Shot!
Well done.
Dragon Swarm!
Healing
Eternal
This
Damage!
one's mine!
This one's all mine!
Air thrust.
I owe you one.
I'm only getting
This one's mine! Law! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
I think I'm getting stronger.
going.
Flash! Strike!
Raging Storm!
Dragon Swarm!
These ones can run rings around us.
Here! Make it rain!
Ready and
Hold
ready!
on.
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it!
Yeah! Nice technique!
Weird Raging Cascade!
Eat dirt!
Leave the target to me!
Here I come!
Deny!
Prepare to be sealed.
Make it rain!
Actually, perhaps found is more appropriate.
Let's talk more do.
Could have been worse.
I'll do my best!
Luna Rondo! Tear!
Confiscated!
Luna Rondo!
I can carve
It's
through
a duel of
walls!
the arts!
Make it rain!
There!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Not a chance!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a
You
job
picked the
for
wrong
yours
fight.
truly!
You require...
Make it rain!
You are in tip-top shape.
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Could have been worse.
I hate camping out.
I think Hootle senses something.
Why didn't the
This will be a delicious piece
Here
of
I
cake.
come! Dragon Swarm!
Lunar
Flaming
corruption!
thrust! Hurricane
I'm ready.
thrust!
Raging cascade!
Soaring
Warrior
Light Spear!
dream. I never miss.
Lunar Rondo!
Make it
Soaring
rain!
Light Spear!
Dohalim!
All yours, Kisara!
My turn!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah!
Healing
And the
arm.
pummeling to me!
Piercing roar!
Now I can let loose! Swallow Blade! Take it! Soaring Light Spear!
Lunar corruption!
You're on!
Lunar blast!
Dragon
Get behind
Swarm!
me!
Thunder field!
Take this!
That's an interesting stance.
It's part of the Renin style.
Good style made of both sides.
You're stronger than any Renin. Astral energy!
Say no more.
This is barely target practice.
Then why bother fighting them?
Because I certainly won't run away from a battle.
Right, here goes!
Dance in the
Flaming
wind!
thrust!
Here! Light astral
Straight up!
lightning condense!
Here I come! It's over!
I'm gone! Far enough!
Take this!
Annihilation!
It's on! Dragon...
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Infernal Torrent!
I think the enemy is
Now.
getting desperate.
Astral energy! Full throttle!
Not a chance!
Take this!
On guard!
Soaring Light Spear!
That's a pretty fancy skill there.
All the better to protect you with, my dear.
Then I'll leave the front line to you. Get lost!
Here I come! Take this!
Don't mind if I do. Careful! It has some kind of camouflage. Dance in the wind!
Soaring Light Spear!
Here, let me
This
help.
one's all mine!
First aid!
Alright, ignite!
Now where was I?
Take this! You're on! Swallow Blade! Dragon Swarm!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malika!
Here's a healing arc! First aid!
This one's mine!
Showtime!
Raging storm!
Smash you! Dragon Swarm!
Fury! Burning strike!
Glacial
Light
Shield.
astral
Slash! Swallow Blade! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here. Let me help.
Did you just heal me?
Up and at 'em! Let's
I need you, remember?
Dragon Swarm!
Thrust!
This one's mine!
Dragon Swarm!
I'll heal you
blade! Take this!
I'm
This one
hurt bad.
keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for.
Not a chance.
Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you! Dragon Swarm!
Bring you back from death to
Swarm of blood!
Ready and raring.
You're mine!
I'll heal you all.
Field!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I'll heal you
The
all.
power of light.
Let the marksman handle this.
Save you.
Raging Healing Circle.
Dragon!
I never miss.
Dragon Swarm! Burn it out! Take this! It's too much! Swarm of Blade!
Tiger Blade.
Going in. Not in your dreams.
There!
Healing
This
Circle.
is bad, right?
Yes, Alvin. Very bad.
I don't feel so good.
Going
Okay,
in.
here I go!
Can't get out of this.
Lightning Orb.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Will this help?
Internal
Denied.
devastation!
I'll heal you all.
Rinwell.
It's not. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Hey, anyone else think this might be a touch too dangerous?
Ridwell's right. We should fall back to regroup and try again later. Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it.
Am I imagining things? Or are there a lot of big Zoogles in this area?
No, I noticed that too. There's plenty of food and water to go around here. For a Zoogle, this just might be paradise.
Great, that's exactly what I wanted to hear.
Hi, Zoodle. You all.
You're shattering the pieces! Attack time!
I can only rely on my...
This one's all mine! Eat this!
Hey, that.
Here I come!
Here's a healing art!
Blind freak!
And just like that, I'm back in.
Sion,
Start
can
by
you
holding
take care of that?
yourself line. No sooner said than done.
Leave the enemy's art to me.
Prepare to be sealed, though. No complaints
You
here!
are in tip-top shape.
As soon as I'm done here,
you go?
come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
My astrolith.
Look sharp.
Lunar corruption. Lunar blast. Now. Astral energy.
Say no more.
Got it!
Well
Take
done.
this! Swarm of
Not
blade!
in your dreams.
Flash! Burn!
I've used a bit too much healing.
Hoo, 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 hoo. 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 Hoo, 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 hoo.
Stronger.
I need something to eat.
Hoo, hoo, hoo. Hoo, 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 hoo.
Look, Hootle! One of your buddies!
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Is there a reason you're looking at me so intently?
Shion's kind of turned into the local fashion critic in our group.
So this is what lords like you wear. Certainly looks the part. I can tell at a glance what high quality everything is.
It's not often Shion's that impressed. You wear a lot of rings too, don't you?
They were a gift. Purchased rather cheaply, or so I was told.
What's your definition of cheap, exactly?
I believe it was around 100 to 200,000 gold.
What? If my wolf head cost 10 gold, then that'd mean... Holy crap! They cost 1,000 times more?!
10,000 times more.
If he sold those things off, I bet he could build a damn mansion with them.
At the very least, he'd never go hungry the rest of his life.
You're all beginning to sound alarmingly interested in my rings.
Hey, Rinwell. What was that whole legend you were talking about earlier, back when we were by the gate?
Huh? Oh, you mean about the Darkwings? It's an old story about a Dahnan hero that's been passed down for generations.
Like I said, I sure haven't heard it before.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, long ago, there was an evil king who tried to bring all of Dahna to ruin. However, a pure black owl heard the pleas of the people and decided to help. It chose a young hero and bestowed upon them a holy flame that was capable of vanquishing the king. The story goes that the young hero challenged the king and defeated them with the flame. Seeing Dahna had been saved, the people flew the crest of the Darkwings as thanks to the owl for its help. From what I understand, it used to be a really well-known story before the Renins came.
I guess our people must have forgotten it over time. It's lucky for us you still know it. You sure are well-versed in these sorts of things, Rinwell.
You know, the part where the hero defeats the king with a flame reminds me a little of Alphen.
Come on, it's just a story. Besides, if we're talking about an owl helping anyone, Hootle would definitely choose Rinwell.
Sure, I might have helped take out our own kind of evil king with the others, but I'm definitely no hero. That and Hootle's wings aren't even black. Huh.
Looks perfect and tastes just as good.
Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while?
I do believe it's about time that I retire. Shall we get moving?
A fish! You saw it too, right?
Wouldn't it be easier to simply use astral arts to catch the fish and be done with it?
That misses the whole point of going out to fish. Ha! I've got something. I reeled us in a big one.
That fish put up a fight. Good catch!
Okay, change of plans. Reel it in. I'll catch something bigger next time.
Looks like a pretty energetic fish.
I've got something. Anybody could reel in that.
Guess it's important to stay calm.
All right. She's got a good size to her, all told.
We can make a real feast out of this bad boy.
Reel it in. I'll catch something bigger next time.
You take your fishing pretty seriously.
Ha! I've got something. Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
Not too shabby, friend.
Reel it in. Looks like I hooked a pretty rare fish.
I don't recognize that fish. Is it okay to eat?
I'm impressed how well balanced this thing is. What's this thing?
Out of our way!
I'll smash you!
This one's mine!
It can hide itself? Amazing!
No escape!
Don't mind if I do!
Swallow blade! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
This one's mine!
Stardust! Hurricane Thrust! Lightning Thrust!
Guardian Field!
This one's all mine!
Thank you.
You picked the wrong fight!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop me dying?
Right.
Tiger Blade! Here, let me help!
First aid!
You're mine! Dragon Form!
This isn't very new.
I'll end this with my own hands!
Will this help?
Eternal Devastation! Crush!
Healing circle! Thank you.
Now you see what I can do!
I'll fix you up.
This one's
Be
mine!
on.
Now or never.
Piercing roll! I don't feel so hot.
You should sit this one out then.
And miss all the fun. No way.
Hey, that... I never miss.
Eternal Devastation! Ignite!
Not on my watch.
Here I come! Swallow Blade!
Here goes.
Dragon Form!
Appreciate the help.
Lightning Thrust!
Feel
Soaring Blade Spear!
being pounded into shape!
Devastation!
Hey,
The enemy
do they not
is
teach you to stay calm here in Dana? Not to a Renin, they don't. Let's check.
That's it!
You're mine!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malisa! Leave it hard good to me!
Lightning raging cascade!
Shattering
All pieces!
Attack time!
Dance in the wind!
Armor won't save you!
Air thrust!
Dragon Swarm!
Piercing roar!
Radiant pierce!
This one's
Try
mine!
harder!
Blazing spear! Pierce evil!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks,
Their
Kisara!
arms were interrupted!
Can't move!
Come on! You have to hold on!
I'll end this with my own hands!
Guardian Field! I'm ready to go!
Lightning orb!
Spear!
Pierce
This
evil!
one's mine!
There!
I never miss! Radiant sword!
Dragon Swarm!
Here's a heal!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclops!
You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be, in this world.
Don't worry, I've got your back. Want something to munch on, Hootle?
That was nothing.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
I think it's time we go to sleep. Come on, guys. We've got lots to do.
Mahag Sar, a land where the winds scar and the clouds stretch far.
Kisara? What is he doing?
Reciting a poem, apparently. Just let him be.
Hi, Hootle! There!
Soaring Light Spear!
Raging cascade!
Mirage!
Tiger Blade!
Luna Rondo!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Not on my watch!
Luna Rondo! Tear!
Make it rain!
Luna Rondo!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! Take it!
Going in!
Now! Luna Rondo!
I'll smash you!
Mega Ray! Do it! Sion, Astral Energy! Full throttle! Go! Dance in the wind!
My turn! Soaring Light Spear! Luna Rondo!
Didn't even break a sweat.
That's far enough!
Not today!
On guard!
Take this!
Far enough!
Take this!
Here's Thunder Touch!
Dragon Swarm!
Freeze Laser!
Lightning Thrust! Dragon Swarm!
Raging
Lightning
Fire!
Thrust!
Hear my call!
This one's mine! Feel that
Soaring light spear!
I'll smash you!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malisa!
I'll heal you all!
You picked the wrong fight! Dragon Swarm! Now I can let loose!
See you don't get in trouble again.
Look shot! Thunder touch!
Flash!
Raging Storm! More where that came
By the
from!
power of flaming meteor!
Wind Astral Energy! Radiant
Piercing roar!
You require a hand. A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
Time to
Flaming
let it
meteor!
rip! Dragon Swarm! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Will this help?
Lunar Rondo!
I feel kind of funny.
Yeah, you're looking funny too.
Right. I should probably do something about that.
This one's mine!
You picked the wrong fight!
This one's mine!
Take this!
This one's mine!
Second, this one's mine!
Look shot!
Here, let me help! Supernova!
You made me angry!
Try
That was
harder!
a bad idea!
My turn!
This one's
Dragon
mine!
Swarm!
Give me a discharge!
Swallow Blade!
Grinwell!
It's nothing. I'm alright.
You require a
Look
hand.
shot! Alright, I'll
You're
bring my
mine!
handle after this! Far enough!
Try
Can't get out of this!
Time to shine! I'm gone! Give me a discharge! Make it rain!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
Right, here goes! Soaring Light Spear! Gona!
In here!
Give me a discharge!
This'll come in handy.
This one's mine!
Lunar Rondo!
Like mob steel-blade!
Not today!
Soaring
Light Spear!
Ground and
Do
power!
it! Lock! Demon's Descent!
Flashing Fang! Not a chance!
Look sharp!
Swallow Blade! It's over!
Look sharp!
Eternal Devastation!
Thunder touch! Make it rain!
Frozen!
Hammer! Next time, do you think we could add some more flames into the mix?
Huh? It's not that easy to adjust, you know. Hi, Hoodle!
Slash!
Glacial Spear! Going in!
Eternal Torrent! Dragon Swarm! Dragon Swarm!
This one's mine!
Into the shadow!
This one's all mine!
Where's the shot?
Dance in the wind!
Time!
Sleep now! Corruption!
You picked the wrong
This
fight!
one's mine!
You're mine!
Confiscated! Annihilation!
Dragon Swarm!
Now!
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Lightning
Far enough!
More with that came from!
I'll smash you!
Dance in the wind! Sleep now! Now!
Shield!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Think we overdid it?
Not a chance!
Not
This
by a
one's
long
mine!
shot!
You're on!
This one's mine!
Wind Astral Energy! Now!
Dragon
Look
Swarm!
Frozen!
Hammer! Now that's what I call ice!
Together, I knew we could do it.
I wonder just how many people have been saved by Xion in some form. I'm impressed.
There's rumors flying around about people being saved by a Renin vision of beauty.
Vision of beauty? That's a bit much.
Alphen had better stay on his toes.
Where do I come into this?
We've got all the ingredients for that recipe now.
Great. I'll let you cook then.
Wait, what?
Prepare to be sealed, though. Actually, perhaps bound is more appropriate.
Let's talk in more doing.
Here I come!
Here!
Sonic thrust!
Take that! Here's evil! Now!
Blade!
Going in!
Through! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclops!
A victory for the ages.
Get lost! Dance in the wind! Sleep now! Get it together!
It's time.
Glacial Steel! Pierce evil! Sleep now! Hard Steel!
Dragon
Blind freeze! What did they just sit still? Frozen!
Hammer!
Nicely done!
Primed and all thanks to you.
Dragon Swarm!
Look sharp! Appreciate the help.
Dragon Swarm!
Appreciate the help. And just like that, I'm back.
Frozen!
Hammer! Where are you going? This one will
Blade! Dragon Swarm!
Do it!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
A comfortable win.
Right, here goes! This one's all mine!
On guard!
Dragon Swarm! Burn! Dragon Swarm!
In a bind? Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly! We're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me. Glacial Steel! Here's evil! Time to shine! Freeze Laser! Primed and red! Make it rain! Xion! Astral Energy! Full throttle!
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
Hi, Hootle!
You're mine!
Where are you going?
It's over!
Hurricane Dragon! My watch!
Swallow Blade!
Lightning Orb!
Swallow Blade!
Hurricane Flash!
Swallow Blade!
Chinese Supernova!
Leaving
Yeah! Thunder to me! Searing Flame! Reload!
Flaming Thrust! Lunar Rongo!
It's over!
Easter!
Hurricane Blade!
Dragon Swarm!
Look sharp!
My turn!
Far enough!
Lunar
Secret
Rongo!
to being strong as you.
You're pretty fierce on your own.
Well, maybe. But I've still got a ways to go. No complaints from me.
Out of our way!
Can't get out of this!
Dragon Swarm!
Corruption! Get on in there with
Hurricane
you! Gemini!
Look sharp! Make it rain!
In here! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Think we overdid it?
Lunar Rondo!
Not by a long shot.
Got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
Dragon Swarm! All yours! Eat dirt! Lunar Rondo! Take this!
Going in!
Soda!
Do it!
Lunar Rondo!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that.
That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
We should be able to cook here.
Guess I'll polish up my sword.
Looks perfect and tastes just as good.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little? I noticed you haven't been training Hootle lately. Is he doing okay?
Yeah, he's fine. He's been catching fish with Kisara, and he seems to be adjusting his diet on his own, so I'm not as worried as before.
Maybe that's his way of pitching in, so you don't have to do everything for him.
Yeah, maybe. I guess at some point he started taking a shine to everyone too, just like they did to him.
You sound like you're okay with that.
Yeah. More than okay, really. It feels natural having Hootle and everyone around.
I know what you mean. We all support and take care of each other in our own ways. It's starting to feel like we're almost a family.
Huh. I hadn't thought of it like that. So does that make you everybody's dad?
Do I really look that old to you?
Huh? You don't like that? Okay, how about you be the big brother? Shion is the big sister. And Kisara can be our mom.
Well, then how about Dohalim for the dad?
I don't really get that kind of vibe from Dohalim. He's more like an uncle. An old uncle, who's too preachy and snarky for his own good sometimes. And as for Law... Well, Hootle took the little brother role, and Law's definitely not the dad. This is hard. Oh! Law can be the pet dog!
A dog? Do dogs really count as part of a family?
Of course they do! If an owl can be part of our family, so can a dog. When you think about it like that, we have a pretty fun family.
Yeah, a pretty big one as well.
That's why I like it so much. I wish we didn't have to do anything dangerous. I just want to keep traveling the world with you guys the way we are right now.
You okay?
Oh, it's nothing. Actually, I think I'm gonna go practice with Hootle for a bit. Hootle, let me know if you sense anything. Another day, another Gald.
Dispose of the trash. Where are you going?
Dragon Swarm!
This one's mine!
Eternal
Where are you
devastation!
going? Hurricane
Crush it!
coming through! Do it! Demons descend!
Flashing Fang!
Lightning condemned!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Here! Hurricane Swarm! Do it!
Going in!
Shield! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Think we overdid it?
Not by a long shot! This one is mine!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen. Seriously? Is this a joke? You want me? Come get me! Far enough!
The earth throbs in pain.
Eternal devastation!
Do it! Xion, astral energy! Full throttle!
Here I come!
Leave the enemy's arts to me!
In a no complaints here!
Going in!
Look sharp!
Do it!
Go! In an instant!
Impact block! Good to know my training is paying off.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
I see plenty of ruins around here, too. It must have been a big town bustling with people back in the day.
For Crown Contest participants, places such as these are but vectors for the astral energy they pursue. Similar to that windmill, for instance.
Out of our way!
Take this! This one's all mine! Mirage! Take it!
It's like trying to keep up with a wolf!
Air
Lava blade!
Left astral energy! Hear my call!
It's over!
Hurricane Blade!
Eternal devastation!
Prepare to be sealed or weak of foot. Actually, perhaps sound is more appropriate.
Let's not be more doable!
I'll smash you!
You're mine!
Arctic Meteor! Not on my watch! Breezeland!
That's what I like to hear.
Right, here goes! Burn!
This one's mine!
Take it! Dragon Swarm!
Hear me! Flame of Fury! Hurricane Blade!
Eternal devastation!
Will this help?
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Dragon Swarm!
Alright!
Did you just heal me?
Yes, Nick. I need you, remember?
No further!
Flying Light Spear!
Hear my call!
This one will burn!
Look sharp! You're stronger than any Renan soldier I've ever met.
They don't just let anybody have a place in the Royal Guard.
Indeed. So I see.
Do it! Kisara, frozen!
Hammer!
Nicely done.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
No choice.
You want me? Come get it! Now you see what I can do! Hurricane Strike! This one's
I
all
never
mine!
miss!
Prepare to be sealed!
Dragon Swarm!
On guard!
I'm knocked out!
Hurricane Strike!
Dragon Swarm!
Make it rain!
Remove!
Astral energy!
Say no more. Got it!
Well done!
Burn!
You came smelling to me. Yeah, and the pummeling to me!
Hurricane strike! Freeze
Swallow blade!
Going in!
Raging
Infernal turret! No escape!
Flaming meteor!
Take this!
Nothing gets by me!
Devastation!
Who's next?
Dragon
You're stronger
Swarm!
than any Renan soldier I've ever met.
They don't just let anybody have a place in the Royal Guard.
Indeed. So I see.
With this, I can become even stronger.
An opponent like this should be easy. Try this! Infernal turret!
This one's
Dragon
mine!
Swarm!
I'll smash you!
Surprise! This one's all mine!
Hurricane Strike!
Got flyers!
I think the enemy's getting desperate.
Got them where we want them.
Don't take your hand, though. These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Dragon Swarm! Not a chance! Infernal devastation!
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen.
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
I think Hootle senses something.
Looks like we got another reward.
I didn't realize that so many still remained. Dahnan owls truly are majestic indeed.
I thought the Dahnan owls had all but died out myself. That's what I get for making assumptions.
just so we're clear, this place is supposed to be a secret.
Yes, I'm aware. Places like these should be kept out of the public eye.
It's a pity, though. With proper training, they could be made into a magnificent chorus.
What are they hooting about now?
Alphen and Xion can interpret for us, right?
Huh? Oh, no, I mean, it was just a lucky guess last time.
Yeah? Maybe you'll be lucky twice. Go on, give it a shot.
Really? Well, if you say so. Let's see. Listen to them. Are they really up to the task?
What do you mean? You're the one who put them in charge.
It's my responsibility to protect our friends.
Stop trying to take everything upon yourself.
This is what the owls are saying?
Of course.
I must say, though, we've found quite a number of owls. It's a testament to how much you care for Hootle, Rinwell.
I wonder which branch Hootle will perch on.
Rinwell?
Oh, nothing. Don't mind me. Well, come on. The perches are only half filled. We've got to find the rest of the owls.
You guys want to rest here?
Take this! Dragon Swarm!
If it's in the sky, it's mine! Thank you. Not in your dreams!
Take this!
Now!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it!
Yeah! Nice technique!
Flying freak! Why can't they just sit still?
Xion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Eternal Devastation!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Mirage!
Looks like it could be worth something.
Hi, Hootle!
Swallow Blade!
I can carve through
I'm
armor!
only getting started!
I'll take you all off!
Raging Cascade!
Explosive Ring!
Leave now! This one's mine!
I owe you
Get
one.
on in! Come on!
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Mega Ray! Hurricane Whirl!
Hurricane Thrust!
Let the marksman handle Sweet dreams!
Your power is a spectacle to behold.
I'm not trying to be dramatic.
Still, it's a part of you. Embrace it.
Dragon Swarm!
Make it break!
All yours, Kisara!
Easy peasy. A hoodle. Go no further!
This one's all mine!
Hurricane here!
Huh? You picked the wrong fight!
Mine!
Here I come! Dazzle!
Here I go! It's over!
Ready and raring!
Annihilation! Mega ray!
Got fire!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours!
Like moths to the flame.
Going in! Back into the fray!
Mortal blade!
Hear my call!
You're mine!
We managed to turn the tide!
For now. But things could shift at a moment's notice.
You're right. Better stay alert!
I'll smash you!
Air Lancer!
It's on!
Look sharp.
Huh? You picked the wrong fight!
That's a pretty fancy skill there.
All the better to protect you with, my dear.
Then I'll... Let's dispose of the
Here I
trash.
come! Dragon Swarm! Be still! Soaring Light Spear!
It's time!
Come one, come all! Try this!
This one's mine!
Explosive ring!
Do it!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it!
Yeah! Nice technique!
Mine!
Prepare to be seen, though fleet of foot. Actually, that sound is more appropriate.
Let's see more doing!
Megaphonic Thrust! Try this! This one's all mine!
This one's mine!
Plenty left! Astral energy!
Say no more.
Hear me! Flame of
Now!
fury!
You're mine!
Burning!
I'll smash you!
Don't mind if I do!
Glacial Hurricane Strike!
We won that by a mile!
Out of my way!
Here I go!
Bird!
Hurricane! No time for
on!
lightning
This
control!
one's mine!
Murderongo!
Go
You're on!
Leave the
Be
target
still!
to me!
Glacial spear! Pierce evil! Lightning cannon! Freeze thunder!
The airborne scoundrel!
Sounds like a job for yours truly! Going in!
Fair enough! Do it! Go, Halim!
All yours, Kisara!
My turn! Soaring Light Spear!
Prepare to be
Glacial
seen!
spear! Pierce
Hurricane
evil!
Thrust!
Hurricane Strike!
The enemy wields arts
Freeze
too.
Lancer! We'll soon see
Hurricane
about that!
Phantom! Soaring Light Spear!
In the wind! Going in! Air thrust! Burning! Light Air thrust! Is every shield you own that big?
Here, you want to try holding it?
Ugh. How do you even walk with this thing?